青コーナー186センチ96キロ Jeremy Horn!
From Bettendorf, Iowa, Jeremy Horn, part of the Extreme team. Monty Cox is his manager.
赤コーナー172センチ94キロ Shoji
Akira Shoji, really an action fighter, likes to bang standing up, not afraid to go to the ground. He's going to get tested on the ground tonight, though, because Jeremy Horn has got such a toolbox of submissions.
It's true, but Akira Shoji is never, ever lost by submission. He's short and stocky, which makes him very difficult to submit. And he's an escape artist. We call him the Energizer Bunny from Japan, let's say that, because tonight we gave the Energizer Bunny name to Murillo. Here we go.
Or the Energizer mixed martial art fight. Oh, Shoji coming out in a rage. Jeremy pulling guard and trying to sweep him with that right leg underhook. On the ground, we knew it was going to go there. And we know Jeremy is dangerous on the top, and he's also dangerous on the guard from the bottom. Horn, really good with leg locks. Likes the arm bar, rear naked choke. Pretty much the full tool chest of submissions Jeremy Horn has. Been in with some great fighters, Mr. Horn has. Frank Shamrock, Ebenezer Fontes Braga, Chuck Liddell.
He's got that foot under the hip. He's waiting for Shoji to get up a little bit, maybe for some strikes, and so he can turn him. Not anymore. He's got the full guard now. Oh, he's looking for passing the arm.
Horn feels that this fight is going to be long and hard, and he comes to fight to the death. He says his style is sloth-like. Oh, God. Sloth? That's funny. I think he was being comedic there. He's been practicing his boxing, and he would really like to have a rematch with Ricardo Irona, who's also a Pride fighter, a Brazilian top team member. Horn dropped 2 decisions to him when he was fighting in the Rings organization here in Japan, and really wants to get back at him. And he also wants a rematch with Randy Couture, who beat him by decision in the Rings King of Kings tournament.
Yeah, I think for Jeremy, the rules, the Pride rules, are better for him. He likes to kick and to strike, especially when the opponent is down, but he could never do it. And he said that would be way in his favor this time. That is, of course, this fight's going to be standing up. I think also what a good way for Jeremy is going for a triangle choke. For some reason, he's got good legs for it, and he's got a technique for it. So maybe a little bit later in the fight, if fatigue turns in.
Right now, he's just probing away with. He's faking the guillotine choke. He's faking trying to sweep. He's faking this. He's trying to just find out where Shoji's reactions are here.
Yeah, and a little bit of red kick. There we go. You see, he's trying to pass the arm. Go for a triangle. There we go again. Whoop! Get up.
And double stomp kick there, going upward, put Shoji down for a second. Shoji trying for a wizard and gets the trip.
Ooh, that's the second takedown, which is going to count also.
Almost swept him, but he didn't.
And the triangle is coming up. There we go.
Jeremy is such a technician on the ground.
Yeah, he's very good at submissions. He's got to try to stay, stand up. Or try to turn him, which is going to be very difficult. But we're early in the fight.
Well, they've really got to get busy here. They've got to pick up the pace, understanding that fighting is also entertainment.
Yeah, but sometimes if one doesn't fight, it's very difficult. They don't want to make a mistake, because one little mistake is all it takes to get submit.
Both men coming off losses. Horn losing a majority decision to Ricardo Arona, one that he has a little bit of a problem with the decision that is, and Shoji losing that devastating loss to Sammy Schultz, and that was on August 24, 2001. Got KO'd with knees and punches. I don't think that the strikes are going to be that much of a factor in this fight other than they will set up a submission, but I think it's going to be hard for either one of these guys to submit each other. It's going to be the ultimate chess match in a grappling sense.
I think exactly the same way. What I also think is that the referee should put the fight up now because they did many attempts and they fall back in the same pattern. Yeah, that would be a good decision. Although they're working.
Yeah, he's giving him a warning for saying action. I'm sure that our colleague, Matt Hume, would have lots to say about this fight.
Yep, but unfortunately, he's judging right now. Yeah, they're going to start the fight up within now 30 seconds, I think. Maybe not. Try. Nice. Did you see what Jeremy did? He bucked. He put his knee under Shoji's head, and then pulled Shoji's head on his own knee.
Like I said before, Jeremy Horn is a technician. He feels that he's an okay grappler and an okay kickboxer and an okay wrestler, but when he puts the things together, he does well. Kind of a humble guy, actually.
Yeah, because I think he's way more than okay in all three of the aspects.
I agree. Shoji said that the highlight of this fight would be these two gentlemen trying to submit each other. There he goes with that knee again, boss.
Yep, he's doing a good job, and he's trying constantly to pass the arm. I felt he's going to go for a triangle. He's constantly fighting for a triangle, and he fights it both ways.
I would say, even though he's on the bottom, Horn is ahead in the fight because he, as the criteria Matt Hume established earlier, is trying to finish the fight. Where Shoji, it looks like he's moving more for position.
Yeah. Yeah, although he got the two takedowns, he didn't use the takedown. And now he should try to pass the guard. Uh-oh. See, he falls back, right back into the guard. Or fake a stand up and then go back, try to go to side mount. Yeah, Jeremy is working. One little mistake, if Shoji makes one little mistake, he's going to be turned. So he's got to watch out for this.
You think he's going to explode to the right, faking the left now?
Yeah, I think so. With the right arm, yes, he's going to twist him to the left right now, Jeremy.
And then he's going to go back to the right.
He can, but he can twist him now. He can put his left leg on the floor, bridge with your right foot. Okay, not anymore. But it's a good turn. You can use it. You can fake it by attacking for a Kimura and then use that position for a turn.
Not a terribly exciting fight so far.
Here we go again.
Shoji trying to hit, but Jeremy really fending off those strikes well.
Yeah, I think that the referee should put him up.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. They should stand back up because there's not a lot of damage being done with the short rabbit punches. You can hear a pin drop in this place right now.
Also, when somebody would throw a bottle on the floor, you will hear it.
2 minutes! 2 minutes!
2 minutes left. Good thing it's not a football game.
Yeah, come on, let's cycle it around. Maybe.
Yeah, they've gone into a pattern here. This is getting a little monotonous here. They've got to get big. Oh, nice sweep there by Horn. But Shoji jumps back on top.
Whoop.
A little bit of action there via Jeremy.
Jeremy should try to step up, put his feet back. And here we go. Again.
Come on, Horn, keep it working.
But what Jeremy is doing completely okay. He's constantly attacking. If you constantly have to position yourself, it costs a lot of energy. So maybe Shoji's going to tire out later on in the fight. Again, now he can try to go for the turn, for the twist to the left.
Both men not being really that aggressive, fighting almost a counterfight with each other. They're setting up little shots to distract more than anything. Whereas unlike in the earlier fight where Murillo Ninja Hua was trying to hurt the guy with the punches.
And he didn't stop. He non-stop for 3 rounds, for 20 minutes. Here we go again. He's going to try to pass the arm. You know what? Later on maybe he might catch him with it. Because he's constantly attempting it.
15 seconds, Warren, 15.
15 seconds, I hear his corner shouting. Yeah, stand-up won't do any good right now, so we gotta wait till round number 2, I guess.
And the ding is coming. Here it is. Well, that was a pretty slow first round, really.
Yep, but let's hope that Jeremy can protect himself from takedown in round number 2, because Akira took him down quite easy.
Yeah, he did. But I think that Jeremy almost pulled guard on that one because he doesn't mind working with the bottom. I don't think that he feels threatened by the strikes of Akira Shoji.
Yeah, but still, in order to win this fight, I think you gotta beat him on points, and standing up will be the best way, because since Jeremy's the better striker than Shoji, I would try to keep it on the feet, and otherwise try to take the top position. The sidebar.
I agree. I think that this next round, they should keep it in kickboxing mode.
Yeah, they're both looking fresh, so it could be a real good second round. Also, I like the 5-minute rounds now with a 2 minutes rest.
Yeah, I think they're fresh because they didn't really expend that much energy in the first round. I mean, they played around with each other, but it wasn't like they were going for it.
Yep, you're right.
You know, really. We've seen other guys come out here, like Gary Goodrich comes to mind.
Yep.
He maybe goes for it too much and runs out of gas, but he goes out there and tries to pound the other guy. This was more of a technical move, almost like a sparring match.
Yeah, taking risks. That's the word for it. That's what we see with the guys from the Shootbox Academy. They all taking risks. They just go. They're not afraid to throw away all the energy. They just keep going. I don't mind.
Yeah, I think there's a supreme amount of confidence that comes from that. You have to be confident to do it, and you gain confidence by doing it because you establish the fact that you're in control. Whereas if a guy just comes out here and plays a little game with the other guy and just doesn't do much, he's not going to be a star.
Yeah, plus it hurts mentally your opponent too.
Yeah.
If you keep putting the pressure on.
We saw that with Ninja and Alex Andrade. Alex Andrade was reduced to surviving. But right now, it's a real close chess match. Let's hope they pick up the pace here in round 2. Akira Shoji there against American Jeremy Horn. Pride Fighting Championships, Cold Fury 2. I'm Steven Quadros at ringside. Shoji coming out banging. High kick there by Jeremy Horn. Just missed the head. Double. Whoa! Beautiful left high kick.
It was almost like a low kick to the head with his shin.
I wonder why he pulled guard. I don't understand this. He was going to get him standing.
Now he's going to do the twist. See? No, he's not. Yeah, Jeremy should keep working now real hard, moving from left to right, going for positions, tire Shoji out, and then try to get up again, and continue with fight. Why did he pull guard?
I don't know. He had his number standing up. I mean, Shoji came out and initiated the standing striking attack, and Horn ended up getting the better of the punches and kicks. Yeah. You know, there's a saying, boss, go for what you know. You came in to mixed martial arts a striker. You learn submissions, but you probably have a natural tendency to go back to striking, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but that's a misconception also that many people have. I think I'm more than okay as a grappler too, and I really like the ground game too. I couldn't show it to the people in America yet, but I did in all my other fights. And but if worse comes to worse, and I'm in a bad position, so like you said, I'm gonna go back, punching, kicking, kneeing.
Well, you mentioned you want to show the people in the United States. I hope to see you in the ring. I hope to see you showing that. Okay, we got a yellow card going on for Akira Shoji.
That's a good call.
It is a good call. I would give the first round, but we're not going on the round system, of course. We're going on the fight. Jeremy come out with a double jab. I want to see Jeremy kickboxing. I think he's more successful. Right hand, left hook there.
Yeah, Jeremy could finish the fight here. Just if he puts him on his feet. Push himself away.
But Shoji, he took a little bit of that knee there.
And he falls. Okay, now it's a half guard. Yeah, okay,
but
he's on top.
But Horn's on top. Yeah, right. Horn is on top now. So we're going to see how he does from the top. We've only seen him work the bottom, which he seemed real comfortable with. Maybe too comfortable. Let's see him work. Oh, there we go. He's going for side control. If he knows about the knee, he should throw that right knee. Is he going to go? Is he going to go for the armbar from the other side?
I don't know. Knees to the body. Armbar, it's a kind of with short arms like that.
Should throw that right knee.
Right knee or left knee to the body.
There it is.
Well, yeah, but he throws to the body.
He throws it to the head.
Especially Shoji is breathing a little bit. The body attack real good.
Horn got the mount now. Good butt attempt there, but didn't really do anything by Shoji. Horn in a real good position to defend any attempts to reverse the mount, but he might be going for side control.
Yep. There he comes. Your knee.
Right.
Request. Oh no. Yeah, side mount way.
Yeah, Shoji was. He's got that left arm there to defend against the knees. And Horn, he looks like he's going to go all the way around. Go for that opposite arm.
Side,
try and roll him over. If he rolls him over, we're going to see him try the rear naked choke.
Yeah, he grabs this arm. Now, if he passes Shoji's other arm, he could go for a side choke.
Shoji is slowly getting in worse position here. That arm over the face, although not a submission, could set up a submission.
It's a perfect way to set up a side choke. You can make it real tight if you start like that. Now he should throw. That was a solid.
That was a good right hand. Another punch there.
He's going for straight armbar. He's setting up some submission. He's doing a real good job.
But he's looking at that leg too, boss.
Yep, he's got two arms now, which he can go for. Look at this. He probably is going to go for the left arm. He's going to jump all the way to the other side suddenly. It looks like. Because he's holding the triceps.
He goes. He's got so many different angles he's throwing down here. He's trying to confuse Shoji on what his next move will be. Will it be the arm bar? Will it be the grounded pound? Will it be the left? Will it be the right?
He's got to work, because what do we got? We got 1 minute left. There he goes. Oh,
good defense there by Shoji. Shoji getting out of Tamar's way and standing back up. Another round in the books, but
Jeremy Horn. Yeah, the short arms, very difficult to submit, especially straight armbar. And that's the bad thing about straight armbars. Oh, let me see. Maybe he's going to do the high kick. Yes!
Oh, that was right on the chin, too. It shows a lot about Shoji's chin, but a lot about the fact that maybe his kick isn't as powerful. Boss, if you kick somebody like that, what would happen? Right on the chin like that with your left high kick?
Oh, man, that would be a dream come true. That one would happen.
Got him right on the chin with his shin.
Wow. Yep.
It's like he didn't load up or something.
Oh, Jeremy told me us in the interview about that. He said, I was kicking this guy in the head, Arona. You remember? He said, I kicked him many times in the head. He said, but actually that's maybe a bad thing, because I kicked him so many times and not one time I was able to knock him out with it. So maybe I shouldn't say that.
Right, it was actually Nogueira.
Oh, against Nogueira.
Right. Okay, here's the armbar attempt, and he just doesn't. He lets go.
Yep.
He knew it was useless. The round was over.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say before. You know, a straight armbar, if you go for that, you can lose the position real easy. Same as a leg lock. If you don't apply it 100%, you can lose the position, and your opponent's going to be in a way better position than you are.
Well, what we've had so far has been a technical match, but not a wildly exciting match. Both men fighting relatively conservative.
Yeah, round number 2, I like more than round number 1. There was more action in round number 2.
Definitely. Because we saw the little bit of kickboxing, the high kick. We saw Horn in control again. Nice low kick by Jeremy Horn. Going for the high kick.
Kicks are fast also.
Horn is a very respectful competitor, and he really doesn't have anything bad to say about anyone. And hey, I think he said a joke when we were talking to him the other day about what weight are you going to fight in, because he'll make sure not to fight in that weight.
There you go, nice shot.
What a nice thing to say for actually paying him to say that.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, if you can say that on camera, I'll pay you more. Tried to do the same thing that Shoji did.
The takedown, Jeremy almost gets a full sweep, but back into the guard. I asked Jeremy Horn who he thought looked more like Kevin Bacon, him or me, and he said, I do, so I guess I lost that one.
No. You look like Kevin Bacon.
It's because he grew the facial hair.
Yeah, he gave it up because you're also better looking, you know, although you're older. And he admitted it.
Here we are, Horn on the bottom.
He should have paid us.
3.5.
Oh, you mean, okay, he didn't tell you.
2,000.
Okay, right.
Now he goes. He's going for the Kimura.
That's right, he is.
And if the Kimura is not going to work, you can always use it to twist him now on his back and get the mount position.
He is going for that. He let it go, though. He didn't turn him.
Now he's going for the other side again.
3 minutes left.
That'll work.
3 minutes, Jeremy.
Shoji has not done very much, except he got the takedown. But once he gets the takedown, as you said, he hasn't done anything with it. Hasn't tried to pass the guard. And here's got an opportunity to do just that.
Yep. Same pattern. Referee should come in now. Let's stand him up.
Okay, they're going to bring him to the center of the ring, but not a lot for us to really get excited about here. Nice sweep attempt, but he gave it up again.
And he's in the guard. That's why the ref stand him up. And that's the warning. And again, you can Jeremy could go for the sweep now. There you go. That's the one I wanted to see all the time.
Okay, he did just that now. He's got half position. He's trying to go for full mount, and he's almost got it, and now he's got side control. Shoji jumps out. Bad position for Shoji. Here come the knees. One knee there by Jeremy Horn. Shoji on the bottom. Jeremy, side mount.
That's it. He shoot knee to the body.
You should just go crazy and just start shooting those shots. Knees at the head, knees to the body.
1.5 minutes. Go ballistic. That would be my advice if I'm being in the corner.
His corner is as calm as he is.
And there the knee. Keep going. Uh-oh. 4 coming up. Hammerlock. They say in America. He's setting up with knees to the head. If he can grab his own wrist now. But yeah, I don't think he can submit Shoji with it.
Not from the mount, because he would just turn.
Yeah, he should stay inside mount for that.
Okay, digging those right hands to Shoji, but Shoji can take that beating. I remember when he fought Mark Coleman, the Pride Grand Prix last year. Coleman hit him with so many punches to the ribs, and it did nothing to him.
Did you see how his body looked after that fight from the punches from Coleman? It was like I never saw something like that.
Somebody painted the side of him purple.
Yep. And go now. Should rain.
Uh-oh.
The choke's not going to work.
Not with Shoji.
Not with Shoji. Shoji's good.
Uh-oh, he's going to go for it. He's got the hooks in. He's got a figure four around the... He's not going to get... Shoji's not going to get out of this position. The figure four around his belly will prevent him from rolling. It's just a matter of time if Jeremy can get... Oh, he's got the choke almost in, boss.
Yeah, but if he's going to choke him, that would be crazy. Miracle. We never saw anybody submit Akira Shoji. And he's stocky, his neck, he has no neck. It's very difficult to submit somebody with no neck. Nice shots.
Roll there. Horn raining down the punches. Back fist now. Horn really getting busy.
Time.
Okay, that's it. Jeremy Horn
won this fight.
He definitely won this one. Okay. It seems that Shoji wanted to just get through this one. Okay, here it is, the choke attempt. And as you said before, if Renzo Gracie in Shoji's very first mixed martial art fight couldn't choke out Shoji, then probably Jeremy won't either. And Jeremy just gave it up and just started to pound him. Shoji tried to roll out, ate a couple more punches at the end of the round, and Horn really started to get vicious there with the back fist, the hammer fist.
Yep.
It seems pretty obvious that Horn has done easily enough to take this victory.
Judge Buckle, Jeremy. Judge Kobayashi, Jeremy. Judge Jeremy.
Okay, it's a unanimous decision for Jeremy Horn. Coming into Pride, out-grappling Akira Shoji. What's next from, Merlin Ninja would be a great fight for Horn. Yeah, that would be a whole different fight.
Yep. Also, Alex Stiebling would be a real good fight for Horn. Dan Henderson will be a real good fight. We got some good fighters in the middleweight division.
Yeah, where Akira Shoji didn't put pressure on Horn, those guys would, especially Ninja. Ninja would put a whole bunch of pressure, and it would be a real test. I think this is a good one to break it loose, kick off the rust, get into Pride. But now the going is probably going to get tougher. Shoji drops another one.